Mick, I want to just ask you about a guy I keep hearing a lot of people chattering about on both the right and the left, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's got the elites very rattled, and I just thought this was interesting what he had to say about American foreign policy earlier this week.
FDR met with Stalin. JFK met with Khrushchev. Nixon met with Brezhnev. Reagan met with Gorbachev. Can't Biden meet with Putin? Can't we at least begin a conversation? Do we now have such a distorted and desperate view of the other side that we won't even speak to them, to see conflict as inevitable?
Now, this is getting some resonance in some circles, and I thought it was almost a very Trumpian line on foreign policy and a sort of an isolationist line, but coming from far left rather than a right perspective. What do you make of RFK and the game that he is playing right now?
Yeah, right now he's getting some attention, James. Not a lot, a little bit more than you would expect against an incumbent Democrat. Keep in mind, Robert Kennedy is running as a Democrat against Joe Biden. And the polling data you see, again, it doesn't make any difference because it's a national poll, is that he's got like a 20% number, something like that. I don't think Robert F. Kennedy has a chance to be the Democrat nominee. What I'm looking for is this. If you see that number start to tick up north of, say, 25 or 30%, that's going to be a giant red flag to the Democrats that Biden has a Democrat problem. And what that means is they have an independent swing vote Democrat problem. The folks who always vote Democrat are going to vote for Joe Biden, but the folks in the middle may be indicating that they're tired of Joe Biden and are looking for something else. The person who's watching this race the most closely right now is Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. And if you see Kennedy continue moving up, you might see Gavin Newsom move into the race, even with Joe Biden there.
Mick, I've been thinking a lot along the same lines. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Always a pleasure, and we'll see you next week.